Hello friends, welcome back to Visual Blog. In this Nutanix series of training session, we'll be looking at upgrade process for Prism Element components. So in our previous videos, we were looking at how to upgrade NCC and Prism. And so in this video, we'll be looking at the the process of upgrading the components. So here if you see the procedure, like I took this from Nutanix. So the process of steps 1 to 3 out of 3. Step 1 is completed, that is Prism Central Cluster upgrade, which we need to perform LCM inventory first. Once LCM is done, we need to run uh, Nutanix cluster check, upgrade and run the Nutanix cluster check, which we done it already, and after that we'll be upgrading the Prism Central, which is also completed. So step 2 is like a Prism element cluster upgrade. So where we'll be upgrading LCM first and then NCC. Then we need to run NCC, and once check is completed, we'll be performing the LCM inventory, and where we can see LCM framework is upgraded at the same time, and once it is upgraded we'll be running the NCC again. So what happens is when you run NCC, it will look for any errors or any problems in the cluster, and it will try to fix it, and it will show us the issues existing in the cluster where we need to fix it. Then we can go for step 3, where Prism Element upgrade for software. Uh, uh, like uh, that is the next step. So here, if you see here, the instructions where we need to do the LCM inventory before we do it. So once the LCM inventory is completed, we'll be updating foundation, Nutanix foundation. Then we'll be updating AOS, and we'll be updating the ESXi or AVH hypervisor uh, version using the LCM. Using the hypervisor upgrade, we can upgrade ESXi 7 or from 6.5 to 7 or any version. We need to download the ISO from VMware site, or if you are using any vendor base, if you are using Nutanix hardware or Dell hardware, you will be getting the customized ISO for hypervisor in the Nutanix site, where it is the bundle of drivers and all stuff. So you can upload that, and you can install the you can upgrade it to the latest version. And if you have for example, you have 10 numbers of ESXi boxes in your environment, and you are doing the upgrade. So Nutanix is smart enough to put the each one server at a time in maintenance mode, migrating the all VMs to other box, and it will upgrade it to the latest version which you are uploaded, and it will upgrade, and it will goes to the next box. Like that, will be upgrading automatically. At the time, it will shut down the CVM and other CVM, and it moves the other VMs to the other boxes. So you should make sure that DRS is enabled, HA is enabled on the servers, so that it will take care of moving the uh, VMs to the other boxes. So once this is done, lastly we'll be upgrading the hardware, drivers, firmware, using the LCM. So we will be looking at each of these. So once finally everything is done, run NCC again to validate for any issues in the cluster. So now we'll go to our lab, and we'll see here. So this is Prism Central, and this is Prism Element. So you can identify the difference looking at the dashboard. Pretty simple. So we have discussed couple of times about this. So we already updated the Prism Central, and now we'll be looking at the Prism Element components. So if you go to the settings and update software, so using the update software we can update the softwares, whereas like firmware, drivers, everything will be doing it using the LCM. So LCM will be used where you need to perform the inventory, and once you do that, it will be listing the all compatible drivers and firmware. So here you need to go to inventory, and you have to perform the inventory here. When you perform the inventory, it will be listing the all compatible drivers and firmware. So for as a step 2, like we'll be going to the update software, and as we discussed, we'll be updating the NCC first. So we are on 4.2.0 and we'll be updating to 4.4.0. You need to download, press S, and download will start, and once it is downloaded it will ask for an upgrade. So we'll wait till it is downloaded. So now NCC 4.4.0 is downloaded and it's ready for upgrade. When you click on it, it will ask for a confirmation. Once you click that, download will upgrade will initiate, and if you click on details, you'll be able to see the subtask what's happening here. So we're able to see that upgrade NCC and cluster pre-upgrade steps are in progress. If you click on it, it will show you the subtask here, what's going on, and the details. So now it is in progress. So once this is 100%, we will go for foundation upgrade. So it is done now. So if you go back here, you are able to see that current version is 4.4.0, and back to process is nothing but if you click it, it will show the other versions, but there is no available version. So this is the latest one, so it won't display anything. So once this is done, we'll go to foundation, and here we are on 5.0.2, and we need to update it to 5.1.1, which is the latest version. So you can go for the lower versions here if you want to put it as n-1. In production generally we'll be following that, but here it is a test environment, so that's fine to download the 5.1.1. So once you, this is the same thing, like it will download and it will ask for confirmation to update. So we will do it. So we'll wait till it's getting downloaded. Once it is done, we'll update it. So like we discussed in previous videos, but still I just want to discuss about this. So if you don't have internet on your Nutanix cluster or in its environment, like something like DMZ or something like that, where you may need to download the binary from the Nutanix site, and you want to upload it, you just need to copy it to the gem box, and if you click on upload, it will take you to the path where a file exists. You need to upload it, and you'll be getting option to upgrade at the time. So now upgrade is ready, so we'll click on upgrade now. So when you do it, it will pre-check the stuff, though you have an option to do in a pre-upgrade option, to run the pre-upgrade option, but it will do it. And you can see here the foundation pre-upgrade is in progress, so we will wait till it is completed. So before we stop the video, it is completed. You are able to see one CMS successfully upgraded. So if you have n number of servers in your environment, like if you have 20 servers and 20 CVMs, what happens is when you upgrade this, it will upgrade all available CVMs. And once though it is a single CVM, single box, it is pretty quick, but if it is a huge environment, it will take a little bit more time. So this is done now, and if you check the version here, you are able to see now it's on 5.1.1. So we are updated here. So you can see that CVM, this CVM is updated. So now NCC is done, foundation is done. Now we'll go to AOS. So hypervisor, we'll do it in the last, but I have some problem here, so I will show you. I went to Nutanix site and I pulled some screenshots where we look at it, and we'll do that also. We look at it, though we are not doing, we are not upgrading that. We will see where what all available, all stuff. So here AOS is on 5.20.1.1, and latest release is 6.0.2.5. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this one. Again, same thing, to ask for confirmation, and once you click OK, it will downloads, and next step is to upgrade the AOS. So we'll wait till it is downloaded. So now AOS 5.2. Uh, sorry, 6.0.2.5 is downloaded and it's ready for upgrade. When you click on it, it will ask for pre-upgrade steps and upgrade now. So in production, you can run a pre-upgrade and validate for any issues, but ours is a test environment. We are ready to do directly upgrade now. So here for if you see here, it is recommending to upgrade Prism Central first, and also upgrade the LTM. Uh, so these we already done it. So we'll continue. So we can see the pre-upgrade steps here. So we'll wait for some more time till the upgrade is completed. So now it's on 93%, and if you see the subtask, we're able to see that downloading from pair and installing Acropolis and waiting for reboot and upgrade completion. So it is an 80%, and we'll wait till it's completed. We're able to see that installing the AOS is 100% now. So once this is done, CVMs will be rebooted, and they will be upgraded to the latest version. So maybe after this, while reboot may maybe we may lose the console connection for a while. So we'll just pause the video. So rebooting is in progress. So dashboard loading will take some time. Meanwhile, we look at the steps. So we already completed with LCM inventory part and upgrade foundation, then upgrade AOS. So and we will look at the firmware updates part, which we need to go to the LCM and we need to run the inventory. Once you run the inventory, so this part we're talking about, once we run the inventory, what happens is it will display the available or compatible firmware updates. So for that, we'll go to the Nutanix site where so this is when you go to the LCM and when you run the perform the inventory, what happens is it will list the details of the it will list the details like BIOS details, like everything, HBA drivers details, everything it will be listing here. And we need to select the box host server, and you need to select the required updates like BIOS, NIC drivers, SATA drivers, everything, whatever applicable. You need to select and just need to click on update, and they will be updated automatically. So you can also select all, and as I said, it will do one at a time. So instead of doing it one all at a time, you can manually select the required host, and you can do it based on your like the way you like to do it. So this is how firmware updates will be upgraded using LCM. So So in that environment which I'm working, that is having some issue with LCM. That is the reason I thought of sharing this step also, so that you guys will be aware of the process how we'll do in production. So this is how we follow the steps recommended by Nutanix, and still I believe it's in progress. So we'll wait, or we can wind off, and once it is rebooted, what happens is you will be able to see, like for others, what we are able to see the upgraded version of the component. We'll be seeing the same. So and mostly this is a single node cluster, but if you have n number of nodes in your cluster, obviously the CVM leadership, whenever the CVM is uh, updated, what happens is that leadership will be will be transferred to the other CVM, and that will lead the process. So there won't be any downtime or major impact in the environment, but it is recommended to do the off business hours, to maybe, though there is no impact, like it's recommended to do off business hours to avoid any end user impact or latency. So but generally any production will be doing off business hours. So same thing for here, same thing here too. So this is the process, just want to share with you guys, and I hope this video is very informative for you guys. So thanks for watching, and please do subscribe and like my videos. For any suggestions and queries, reach out to me on bstudentblog@gmail.com. And thanks to Nutanix for all the support. And you guys want to practice, or want to do some labs, or want to see how Nutanix works, you can register on a Nutanix site for a test drive, and you can do hands-on to learn the Nutanix stuff. So thank you very much. Uh, Bye bye.